What's going on, everyone? So this is going to be another really good video. I just found this recently, and he uploaded it yesterday. It's a video about PlayStation fanboys being scared of crossplay, Xbox flooding Sony with games, and Microsoft being the #1 publisher, along with Nintendo as well too. They'll both be sharing that. But not only that, but just them being the #1 publisher on PlayStation and top of the charts and outselling PlayStation exclusives on PlayStation. That scares them, you know what I mean? And they just can't handle it. So in this video too, we're gonna uh, obviously have some funny pony comedy. Give you guys another episode as usual, because I mean, it's kind of hard to find somebody that gives you 2 episodes a day. I've been doing that. But like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Let's get into this. Get ready to make fun of some stuff, and yeah, we're gonna see some beer come out. Let me grab it. We need it.
PlayStation is not signaling that they are going to. They are not signaling that they are going to go day and date to PC. They're not.
Yeah, they're scared of third-party PlayStation. Though they're already third-party.
Signaling that all their games are going to go to PC.
This feels different.
After countless environmental violations in Ponyland,
Gotta do that when you see him.
negotiations commence between the ponies.
The bleed green guys are enjoying games while PlayStation guys are waiting for new first party. What are you talking about?
Yeah. You see, I got another pair of glasses here too, and I told you about angles, staring at the PlayStation controller in all sorts of ways. Don't get me started on the TV with a Sony game. Cinematic details.
Greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Another day, another canceled game. I don't even know what to say right now when it comes to PlayStation anymore, man.
I literally have shirts with Nate the Hate. So, yeah.
I'm very important. I have many leather-bound books. My apartment smells of rich mahogany.
I still am very upset that we're not going to be seeing anything from Blue Point or Sony Bend.
Now Microsoft needs PlayStation.
But the more I think about it, the more I kind of let it marinate, the more I realize, you know what? It's okay.
Said we. I don't know. I just don't know what Sony is doing. We've been waiting.
Xbox is so bad, you need a PS5. AK on the box.
At least he knows that, right? Unlike some people who live in denial and want to somehow block that out and force look at Xbox and only, bash at that.
But it was all a lie. 60 FPS, but it's a blurry best. The pizza is the pizza, but Sony is the best. Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of the Demo Flow Gaming Show, where I share my passion for gaming and keep you informed of everything that's going on with the Xbox ecosystem, Sony PlayStation fanboys, and the gaming industry in general. So to me, it doesn't matter where you play. You could be playing on your phone right now. You could be playing off the cloud. You can still come down here in the comments and leave your opinion on these spicy topics. I want to start the video by saying that I'm super proud of the Xbox community. Look, Forza Horizon 5 have been announced to be releasing on the PlayStation 5 as well. So you already know, while the Xbox community is telling you should go ahead and try Forza, it's an amazing racing game. We have so much fun playing Forza with our friends. There's a bunch of freaking cars, a bunch of freaking activities and things that you can do in Forza. Sony PlayStation fanboys spend the week mocking Xbox guys, like Jay Barry saying that playing Forza Horizon 5 and turning off crossplay is going to be great. Not only that, Zubitech down there, if you continue.
He don't want to deal with those veterans. He wants that fresh experience. But just don't do that in Halo and Gears when that comes over. Because I can't wait to body y'all and wall bounce on y'all in Gears. That's going to be great.
To scroll down, he said, that's the first thing we do, Barry.
Is this scary?
Yeah, of course, Zubitech, Sony Rainbow canceled all liquor. It gets it all, too. Doesn't miss an inch or a millimeter.
of crossplay is nothing bad. In fact, a lot of
Oh.
people do it because they don't want to deal with PC guys, right? Because
They
according
cheat.
to them, PC guys cheat. When we know that a lot of console players also cheat. It's the same thing everywhere that you go, but they don't
It's just people who can't handle competing in an even ground, and then they go and hide behind something because they can't handle reality when they should just never be on the field. Then you can't handle it, don't step in the arena, right? Because it's like if everybody has the same controller and everybody's on equal settings and you're getting your ass whooped, you're getting your ass whooped. Plain and simple. When you start doing all that other stuff, lag switching people out like they used to do back then, bridge host, and you got people using DOS stuff, because they're just losers because they can't handle the honest reality. A real man knows how to take an ass whooping. He knows how to take a loss, and he tries to better himself, and he just moves on and keeps walking forth. He doesn't get stuck in his feelings. He doesn't start acting like a 13-year-old. You know what I mean? That's how you know those people are immature. They're weak. They're undeveloped, and they just can't handle reality, and they're not mature. You know what I mean? Because like a real man is not going to do that. He's not going to cheat or do all those type of things. No, he's going to take it like a man. Take the hardship. Yeah, we know. So, are we ready for this? This is going to be great. Let's get ready, y'all. We ready? Make sure I catch that.
I told you last year when all this started, I said the next thing they're going to do is they're going to demonize exclusives. Phil Spencer's going to blow the dog whistle, and he's going to get all his little podcasters and YouTubers to fall in line.
You see how he's trying to twist it? I was gonna laugh at this guy. He's such a clown. You see how he just tried to twist things? Because the Xbox community and the PC community are now on YouTube making really good content because it's their turn to eat, right? And the Xbox supports the PC community, so the PC community supports it back. And then there's people who just genuinely are good at what they're doing and knowing it's time for Sony to get theirs. You know what I mean? And Microsoft is making the biggest turnaround in history. And he wants to come and say that. He wants to kind of like twist it that way, saying Phil Spencer blew the whistle and all his little podcasters are coming. No. Whether he said anything or not, the Xbox brand is just doing better. It's pretty obvious. And the PlayStation brand is doing worse. But what I don't get is when Sony was doing what they're doing in the PS4 era, right? For 7 straight years, they were bashing the Xbox community. And then like this era, right? Because they launched 2020. 6 straight years, I'll give Sony that, maybe 5. So we could say for 9 to 10 straight years, they were sucking off Sony and bashing Xbox. And then when it's time for Xbox to actually get some shine and do well, he comes and says that statement. Come on, man. No, bro. You're tripping. But I have to laugh at the guy because, like I said, I just think it's funny to laugh at him. But that is hilarious.
The question you should be asking
is why don't you criticize Sony? You got to use those glasses right. You got to really see that they're the ones who need to be ganged up on right now. That's the question you should be asking. Are we listening here? I just don't think we are. You're still looking at the wrong hole, son, and the wrong side. You might need to put on the other pair.
is not what's PlayStation going to do. The question you should be asking is, why does every single pro Xbox YouTuber, outlet, media press source, journalist, whatever you want to call them, why do they all just get in line with what Xbox and Microsoft is doing and spin it as a positive or posture of...
He's really should be saying that about the ponies, because how bad Sony's doing. 10 canceled games. Concord. The failure of PlayStation VR 2. The overpriced $69.99 games, missing all these windows, having the worst generation they've ever had. Saying it was going to be from the ground up exclusive, then doing all cross-gen like Microsoft. PlayStation Now was trash. Cloud was trash. Had to copy Microsoft's method. I mean, Lego Horizon was a failure. Forspoken was a failure. Naughty Dog's game that was supposed to be there. I mean, I just, and even like the flop stuff that's going on in the PC world, I just don't understand how that's all ignored, and let's just keep bashing Xbox. Unbelievable, y'all.
As if it's fine and good, or claim that's where the industry's going.
It is.
Where's the integrity?
You clown. Dude, like, this is crazy. Like, if he doesn't think that the future is eventually when you turn on a device, that you're going to have PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo in front of you, and the hardware is gone, and it's just no hardware differences. Technology is so good now, it's going to be what type of service do you want to use? Like, look at Netflix, it took over. It already told you what the future was. I don't understand how he doesn't see that Microsoft is ahead. Digital stream cloud service. That's the future. With just a controller that can do everything. People are already doing it now on PC. The Xbox is going to be doing that. People are going to be doing that. I mean, you got to see what's going to the Nintendo platform. They're going to be getting everything. They're going to get PlayStation games, Xbox games. They already got their exclusives. All the third party everywhere. PC's already doing that. Microsoft's going to try to make that hybrid OEM model to try to do that. How is that not the future? There's people that are stuck in the traditional bubble. Like, I know people that are still stuck in high school. You know what I mean? Still stuck in 2007, 2008. They're kind of still there in a way. You know what I mean? Where it's like, you think that that's the way that the world's going to stay, but the world is always changing. See, the moonlight, it's always changed. It's always, you know, moving into some sort of phase. It's not going to stay the same like that. You got to get up to date to right now. And you got to see into that, peer into that, be a seer in a sense, you know, be a prophet in a sense, and any sense of terms that you want to see, and be able to read into that and get ahead.
Where is it? They all just got in line.
It's all right here. All you got to do is, got to just adjust that angle. It's just like this. We're all looking at this. How are you seeing it? And you got 4 eyes, and you still can't see. I just don't get it. Astroturfing.
It's all it is. You now have press outlets and people like, oh, I'm going to do all this investigation. I'm going to base things off truth. And you got your YouTubers and your podcasters. You got all of them just getting in line. It's like they've been given talking points. You should be asking that question. Why are none of them throwing their hands up and saying, this isn't what I wanted. This is stupid. This is
how? Who wouldn't want a service like Game Pass? You think Sony would want that? If they could do that and still sell their exclusives? And still sell consoles? It ain't based off of first party anyways. It never was. Nintendo don't need to do it. But do you think people wouldn't want that on a Nintendo platform? Oh my God, they go nuts. But their sales are not filling. Sony didn't have to go to PC. They could put PlayStation games day one and still get people to buy it. Still sell the same amount of hardware and put it on PC. I don't understand what human being would deny a service like Game Pass or Netflix, an intelligent person, and get all that value. Because if you still want to support something, you're going to support it anyways. If you got the money, what's the problem? You know what I mean? But then we just have to be more humanitarian and realize how expensive groceries are and everything else, and realize that these services are benefiting the greater whole and not just looking at it in an elite spectrum. I mean, sure, I'm considered myself an elite spectrum in gaming all the time, like where I'm always getting to the top at everything. I've been doing it my whole life, you know what I mean? Been number one in the world in things like Gears of War 2, as I told people, Unreal Tournament 3, you know, any service MMO I play, like Fantasy Star and Final Fantasy, I've reached the top. I was a billionaire in every Fantasy Star game. I get to the top 0.1% in everything when I put everything into it. You know what I mean? I've only been doing this channel. I just am now about to hit my 1 year anniversary, starting right now, right? Going into the 8th tomorrow. Will be, 1 year. And I think my channel's doing pretty well with it, you know what I mean? So, but you have to look at the common denominator factor. You have to see the average individual. You have to see how you can benefit the whole. Because if you're only looking at a certain spectrum, you're going to be missing so many individuals. And that's not what business wants. It wants to get as many in as possible. Reforge Gaming seems like he likes to sell things that benefit corporations and Sony. And he's like, I don't know, he's a bit of a corporate schmuck sometimes, but he's also a clown, so you have to laugh at him.
This is bad. No, they're all doing the same thing. It's like they hear the bullet points and the talking points and the dog whistle from Phil, and they just repeat it.
I ain't doing that.
Well, I heard, but PlayStation's going to do Bridget. It's like, listen. All you've got to do is listen to the earnings calls, listen to the shareholder calls, the Q&As. That's where you get good information.
See what I mean, man? That's crazy. He's saying ignore the entire community and don't listen anywhere else and listen to the shareholders and the PR. Man, bro, I don't know what to say about you. Now I see why Alex gets on him. I'm kind of new to him in a way in the past few weeks or to a month or so. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be reacting off of him a bit and getting into and seeing what it's all about with him. MBG, you know what I mean? All those guys. And now I kind of see why people get on them. MBG is actually the best one out of all of them. But he's just, a bit of a Sony fanboy. I don't have much of an issue with him. But this guy, he's something else. Oh, man.
Said in that sense, they said in the sense that they don't want to mix with Xbox guys. They don't want to play with PC guys. They only want to play with PlayStation guys. They want to play in their own little bubble and isolate the rest of the gamers. These are the types of personalities that we're
they're afraid to get spanked.
Dealing with online in the regular, and it's kind of sad to see. Zubitek, supposedly he runs a neutral news page, but
no, he's a Sony fanboy.
To behave like a Sony pony is crazy. Cutting 4K right here on DemoFlow Gaming channel. Zubitek pony certified.
Look in the mirror, say what's up, you useless fuck.
It's wild to see Sony PlayStation fanboys celebrating Forza Horizon 5 releasing on Sony PlayStation. Especially because Forza Horizon 5 is about like 4 years old at this point. These games don't run for too long. We know what happened with Forza Horizon 4. It got delisted because of the licenses that these games have with the cars and the deals that they make with these companies. It's also extremely funny that they now want to play Forza when they crapped on Forza Horizon for so long, for decades. In fact, for generations, they've been saying that Forza Horizon is a bad game. So now they're super excited to play it because they have nothing.
I know he did not say Dirt 5 Forza Horizon. It is J-Dub, though. I mean, what are you expecting? Average IQ 70, 75. You know what I mean? You kind of have to if you say something like that. You know what I mean? When you say, if you don't like a game, you gotta at least have the integrity. Like Reforge games say, where's the integrity, right? Well, let's see right here. Yeah, if you don't like something, you should at least see the quality in it and be genuine about it. That is a very disingenuine statement. We all know that. Forza averages like a 92, 93 meta, the Horizon series. Games are absolutely amazing. Be having 30, 40 million people. The top of the top with Mario Kart 8. Those two are the best on the planet, keeping the racing genre alive. And then Gran Turismo behind them. Used to be up there, but not anymore. I just can't believe he would say Dirt 5 is better than Forza Horizon. What an idiot.
nothing like it on Sony PlayStation, and that's the truth. Look, they got GT7, yeah, nice razor, but that's a sim razor. That's not an arcade razor. And the other games like The Crew and Need for Speed are not even close to what Forza Horizon 5 offers. So yeah,
Forza's
if
way
you
better.
have a Sony PlayStation and now you get the opportunity to play Forza, I totally recommend that you should definitely buy it because it is an amazing game. Let me know down in the comments and you feel some type of way because Sony PlayStation fanboys are gonna get to play a 4-year-old Xbox game.
Yeah. So you guys see what I mean? Like, this is why we have to make this content. And I love doing it, by the way. I'm having a great time. I find it funny that some people really think because I'm getting on Sony big time that somehow I'm bothered or whatever. It's like, why would I be bothered? My channel is growing. I'm having a good time. I've met some awesome people like Brub Nation, a couple other people I've met in the channel too that are actually cool. Even when I did my Assassin's Creed coverage, you know, siding with Japan, I love that big time too. I mean, it's great. I get to create, grow, you know what I mean, get paid, you know, enjoy gaming. Life is great. It's a paradise. I don't see how I would ever be or feel negative. No, this is amazing. YouTube's awesome. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah. Peace out, y'all. Just the angle, you know? You gotta stare at it so many different ways.